France is a country that has undergone significant changes in recent years, but its culture and history remain deeply rooted and a strong reflection of its people. The country is best known for its rich culture, which can be observed in the many art galleries and museums found throughout the nation. The French are also known for their love of gastronomy and cooking, where chefs have garnered international acclaim for their delicious dishes. France is a place that can really make your trip unforgettable. Before we start, subscribe to our channel and click the bell notification so you never miss out on any of our new videos. Here are the best places to visit in France. Number 1. Paris. Paris is a city that needs no introduction to anyone, but since you're here, let's go to the most visited tourist destination on Earth. Paris, in many people's opinions, has more to offer than all of the attractions in France combined. The landmarks in Paris are virtually endless, whether it's the Eiffel Tower or Arc de Triomphe, both of which have inspired replicas all over the world, Disneyland Paris, Notre Dame Cathedral, or Sacré-Cœur Basilica, you're sure to find something that catches your eye. But Paris is more than just its landmarks. The city is alive with culture, art, and fashion. Among the best things you can do in Paris is to join a bus tour or join an evening cruise on the River Seine. You could spend days browsing through the city's famous art galleries and museums, or shopping on the chic Champs-Élysées. And of course, no trip to Paris would be complete without trying some of the city's renowned cuisine. Number 2. The Louvre Museum. The Louvre Museum is the world's largest and arguably most famous museum. It houses some of the world's most famous artworks, including Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. Located in Paris, the Louvre Museum's original site was a palace. It was built by King Philip II in the late 12th century and was added on to over the years. In 1793, it became a public museum. The Louvre Museum is open, Monday to Friday 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Admission is €15 for adults and €7.50 for students. Tickets can be bought in person or online in advance to make the best use of your time, as the museum tends to get very crowded. Number 3. Mont-Saint-Michel. Mont-Saint-Michel, an island near Normandy in France, is the country's most popular tourist attraction after the Eiffel Tower and Notre Dame. The island has been inhabited by monks since the 11th century and has been a strategic stronghold since the 8th century. Archangel Michael founded the monastery on the island. In 1879, there was a bridge built to connect the island to the mainland. The island is best known for its Abbey of Saint-Michel, which receives more than 3 million visitors each year. The Abbey is an important pilgrimage site as well as a popular tourist destination. The monastery is perched atop a rocky outcrop and can only be reached at low tide. It was built in the Romanesque style in the 11th century and is a fine example of Norman architecture. Number 4. Colmar. Do you want to visit Amsterdam or Venice without fighting through obnoxious tourists with a more French flavor? Colmar is the answer. This beautiful fairy tale town is located in eastern France near the German border and has been the inspiration for many well-known novels and movies, including Studio Ghibli's adaptation of Howl's Moving Castle. The historic district in this city has beautiful little structures that are neatly aligned along with its extensive canal system. Every structure in the town offers a waterfront view, and there are several architectural landmarks all over the place, including St. Martin's Church and the Musée Bartholdi. It's practically like a blend of Paris, Venice, and Amsterdam, with its own unique flair and remarkable historical preservation. And if you love wine, Colmar is the perfect place to be. It's located in the Alsace region, a region well known for its white wine production. We think this is a great place to visit for several days, but it also makes for an easy day trip from Paris or even a day trip from Strasbourg. Number 5. Notre Dame Cathedral. The Notre Dame Cathedral is a must-see destination when visiting France. The Notre Dame Cathedral is located in the heart of Paris, on the Île de la Cité. This island in the River Seine is one of the oldest parts of Paris, and the cathedral has been standing there since the 12th century. Notre Dame de Paris is one of the most famous landmarks in the French capital. The cathedral is famous for its stunning architecture and stained glass windows. It took over 200 years to build and was finally completed in the 13th century. Normally, Notre Dame Cathedral is the most popular tourist destination in France, likely because it's free and attracts millions of visitors every year. However, in April 2019, a devastating fire broke out. By the time the fire was extinguished, the cathedral's spire had collapsed, much of the roof had been destroyed and several walls were severely damaged. Number 6. Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is an iconic landmark in Paris and is one of the most visited tourist attractions in the world. The Eiffel Tower was designed by Gustave Eiffel, a French engineer. He was born in 1832 and studied at the prestigious École Polytechnique in Paris. After graduating, he worked for a number of companies, including the railway company Compagnie du Chemin de Fer de Paris à Orléans. The tower was originally built as a temporary structure for the 1889 World's Fair, but it was so popular that it was kept and is now a beloved Parisian landmark. Visitors can take an elevator to the top of the tower for stunning views of the city. When I first saw the Eiffel Tower, I was amazed. It's an iconic landmark and is so famous around the world. I had always wanted to visit Paris, and seeing the tower was definitely a highlight of my trip. The tower is huge and so impressive. I couldn't believe that something that looks so delicate could be so strong, especially since it was supposed to be temporary. Number 7. Strasbourg. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Strasbourg is a historic city with a rich culture and heritage located in the heart of the Alsace region. It is located on the border of France and Germany, making it a best of both worlds sort of city. There are many things to do in Strasbourg, such as visiting the historic center, exploring the museums, or taking a boat ride on the river. Travelers should visit this city because it is a unique destination that offers a glimpse into the culture and history of both France and Germany. The Strasbourg Cathedral is internationally recognized as one of the finest examples of Gothic architecture in the world, and you just can't miss it when you visit the city. It's one of the most famous and noticeable structures in town. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next one.